Okay, so why isn't debugger? Huh. I was just trying to get inside there to see what was going on.
Have you used debugger in Rails 4 before?
Yes. Maybe it's just...
Yeah.
Debugger's breaking on Travis now because they updated the version. There it goes. To what the hell am I looking for? So we're looking for an input. Uh, we're looking for an input that has type checkbox. Let's see. So rendered. So there's a type checkbox. What is failing with this? Oh, I see what it is. I spelled the ID wrong. Okay. I just fixed it in the other window. And now it goes green. Okay. So we can check whether this fails, right? David?
We can break the form somehow there.
Uh-huh. So, doesn't want to do that, huh?
If you're working on the spec edit, then it will be in the
Oh yeah, that's right.
partial for editing.
Edit. So it's actually in the form.
The form partial, yeah.
Organizer.
Oh, it's a shame that tool doesn't keep command history. It's
Organizations, quit that. Organization. This thing here.
yeah, that's the one.
So if we just do yeah. Should fail now.
We got syntax error somewhere. Yeah, I think we haven't got the percent greater than bracket at the end of that line.
What do you mean?
So we need the percent. You need to close out the ERB before the comment.
Oh, right.
We need to get Vim to do syntax highlighting on ERB.
Okay, so it failed for the right reason.
Yeah, there was no checkbox. Perfect.
What are the other ones failing on this? So that other error is a little harder, so this one's 106, 111, and 116. So it's actually email.
Yeah, that should be all we need, yeah.
It's the same thing. Publish phone. Undo. Publish phone. That. Undo that. Okay. Same. What about value? Is that, well, let's just run these. I think 114 and invalid type value.
Yeah, what is value in there?
So we can check publish address and publish phone. Make sure that they telephone. Wait, did we do? We
No
did.
problems with line 112.
We did
Yeah,
address.
tech,
Do
yeah, we did
do
address.
email.
Well, I trust it to be right.
So now there should be 4 errors. One about email, one about address, and then the other 2. There's email or phone. I mean, there we go. That's good.
Email for, oh, see, you made them on purpose. Yeah. Right.
And the other one, phone. Yeah. And this one, is an issue. So did you find out anything about value?
I'm just trying to fire up my virtual machine at the moment. Um,
Oh, I can't run it from here, right? Quit.
okay. There's an answer in Stack Overflow. I'm not sure if it's right. See you in the Hangout chat.
It actually just says value. It's an attribute.
Ah, yeah, you beat me to it.
HTML attribute.
Yeah.
Is that what this says? Yeah, okay.
You've got that from W3 Schools or some other disreputable site.
Disreputable.
Ah, if you ever mention W3 Schools, you get a ton of abuse.
From who?
Or you get it in the forums on CS169, for example. It's not I think it's not because of their technical information, but because of their advice. It's,
They have like a lot of out-of-date JavaScript stuff, and
yeah, stuff that's not fashionable and not cool. Really stuff that really objectively is bad style.
I think it's because they're so old.
Yeah, I mean they've been going since 1998 or something. Then
Yeah.
things are gonna. They were supporting Netscape before. Then things are going to be a bit different.
So we can check the. Do I want to install updates? No, I don't want you to break my freaking computer. I'm in a. Where does it have the update in here? Update organization. So it got to be at the bottom, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
But it doesn't say update.
Um,
Where's it getting that from? So it should have a value called update organization.
is it for me?
What?
Oh, the phone rang. I was trying to find out if it was a call for me.
So where would that be getting its... Oh. I guess there's not really a way to break that test.
Um,
Without, I guess we could
the
rename
value.
or... What?
Yeah, form for setup organization.
I could go in and change the model to be called... I think that's automatically... Let's see. There was something that I configured before.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
if
just,
I go English.yaml. Maybe if I change this, change the model name to organization. I just actually went in
what
English
did,
YAML,
mhm.
spell it with a Z,
Yeah,
and let's see if that follows, if that catches it.
I'll just have a look at the API
Looked like it
form.
failed.
Yeah,
It failed.
and it failed for the right.
Let's go
Oh,
in
just
and...
there was no match. Yeah, it probably blew up the whole form, but
No, I actually didn't. I changed our English localization. I'll
oh,
show
I
you.
see. Yeah. Oh, very good. Yeah, that's still valid then to be able to switch that.
Change it to Z instead of S.
Mm-hmm.
That works.
Yeah.
And there's one more failing thing in this thing. Come on, where's it at? Oh, I ran the whole R spec. That's kind of stupid. It's gonna be several. Line 10 is failing. So, let's see, what is line 10? Is action an attribute? It is, right? David? Seem to have lost you. Hello? Can't seem to hear you.
Oh, am I still here?
Yeah, you're here.
Great.
Yeah, I hear you. What is this doing with form? What the hell? What is this?
Line 14. This is if I jump to my shared screen, all it's doing is, where are we? It's setting up the setting up the submit button. Should have select a form. No, it's checking this part.
Right, but I mean, it's. Why is it saying do form at the end? Like it's passing a block.
Oh. And is this the one that's failing?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
But it's
is
not
it,
failing for a syntax reason. It's failing. It's failing because of keys or something, I think.
what would
Not again. Say,
do form here? There doesn't seem to be a block in that spec. It's really baffling.
no, there is no spec. There's no block.
Oh,
So I'm
so
just
what? So you've
wondering.
got a do and an end, but there's nothing in the middle.
No.
Um,
And it looks like 10. Maybe if I look in upstream and just make sure something didn't get deleted. Uh, view. View the whole file. Spec views. Organizations. Edit. Hmm. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. Well, let me see. If I look in Agile Event Develop,
Let's see, I've got two have selectors, one in Selenium, one in Match.
looks like it's that way in upstream in Develop 3.2.
Mm.
It's weird.
What happens if you drop the do form from the end of the line? Does it pass or fail? I'll do the same upstream, I guess. Yes.
It looks like it doesn't like it. Wow, that's weird. Seems to choke on something. Unexpected keyword end. Oh, okay. It's got an end. It's got a do and an end, but like thing actually inside of it. Right. Well,
Yeah, it has an empty block that's returning. Can't remember what an empty block in Ruby returns.
I guess at some point it had some. I think it asserts something about the selector that it finds. Like you can do additional assertions, I guess. Tools. Hmm. So that passes. How can we?
We can change the action. Let's see. We can let's see, action.
How do we do that?
Um, I was just reading it, trying to find it again.
In the submit.
In the submit, we can, but it's not in the submit that we change it. Yeah, I think it's this thing here where you would put
I can't see your
URL.
screen if you're sharing.
Ah, okay. Try to share it again.
Oh. So our action right now. But it seems like our action is pointing at a path.
Mm-hmm.
And what is that going to do?
I think what
Oh,
you're
that's
going
going to
to
be.
have It's going to either be edit or update. Oh, but the path is. Oh, I see. Action equals. No, it's the method it's the method that changes in the XPath, but it's the action in Rails.
So how would I do this? I would say URL
I think so. Yeah.
URL create.
No URL and then
Oh,
a,
okay.
a hash for action create. But I'm
So,
not sure
but since it's edit, then it should fail.
it should fail because we're looking for edit. We're looking for
It failed.
post. Method equals post. So yeah, let's change the method.
And if I no route matched edit. It's weird.
Hmm.
Oh, I mean up. It should probably be update, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, edits the form, updates the.
No route matches update. Really? It's weird. Did they show you any other? I guess I don't see the documentation anymore.
I'll send you the link to the documentation.
Hmm. Weird. Anyway, it failed.
Failed. No, we can't. We don't totally understand how it's working, but it failed and it's passing without that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we're 90% of the way there.
Okay.
I guess that Form 4 isn't really supposed to. Yeah. I think we may have. Yeah, again, that's the only example it's got here. Action create. I'm reading another document. It's a big long example about create. They
Mm-hmm.
don't do the same thing for update.
I don't see why it would be. Anyway. Getting closer to getting rid of this rev rat. Four more failures. Okay. Hmm. I don't know about that one. So here's another should have selector error. And then new volunteer ops.
Mm-hmm. Invalid keys should action methods. Gives me the web wrap was a little bit more powerful than Capybara. But it's not maintained, so we can't use it.
This with, yeah, we can't do it with like app selector. And now we're yielding things to a form and asserting things about that form. Hmm.
Oh, I see. This may be where the block came from. And
Yeah, it's
I'm wondering how why it spits out of form. Oh, I see. Yes, because yeah.
because of what?
Well, if you find a selector and you don't know everything about it, you can pass it into a block.
Yeah,
But I'm not sure if you can do that with XPath.
I don't think you
Maybe it's
can.
maybe a web wrap feature. Because I think that's probably yeah.
Hmm. It's failing.
Cool.
Syntax error on 24, on 25. Why is it not just ignoring them because I just commented them out?
I don't know. It's definitely saved.
Yeah, it's saved. Hmm. Method post. Where's
Oh,
that?
it's line
A
23. You haven't
different.
interpolated organization underscore volunteer role.
Crap. What happened with it? Right. Keep doing. Still failing.
Let's have a closer read of that error message.
What?
Do we have a closer read of that failure message? Yeah. So it's column. should have selected form, and the syntax error is showing up at the second double quote.
Why does it
It's
say?
line 24 in new. So for some reason, line 24 is getting not commented out because we're getting a syntax error in line 24, which is just. Oh, there's no double quote at the end of the XPath.
Oh. So it's just continuing on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's treating the comment as part of the XPath. Okay.
Okay, so that passes, but now we have to.
Yeah, cover line 25 and 26.
So how do we do an XPath? Like the children.
The children, it's more slashes. I'm trying to remember how many more slashes we put in.
XPath. This.
Do you have the XPath manual, Andy? Oh no, the XPath manual is horrible.
Two
It's a
double front
single
slashes.
slash.
Oh,
Sorry?
is it single?
This manual I'm looking at here says it's a single.
Is that for a child or for all descendants?
Double slash is all descendant, one or more levels deep.
That's probably what we want.
Yeah. I'm going to send you the link to this cheat sheet at Microsoft.com that looks quite handy. That's assuming that they use XPath the way according to the standard.
This is ID, right?
Input.
I wonder if I can do this on
It
multiple
is
lines.
ID, yeah.
Like that. Microsoft. Content not found, it says. What does it do?
Oh, there's an equal sign at the end of my link. It shouldn't be there. I'll paste it again.
Invalid predicate. Saying it's an invalid predicate. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, again, we're not interpolating that.
I don't think you have to interpolate it, but No, identified under cursor. I need that.
Ah, yes you do. So that should parse now, but I think you still need to interpolate. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, definitely wrong.
No, because these are just strings. Volunteer up
Those are
title.
actual
It's not a
strings in the HTML.
what?
So those are actual strings in the HTML.
Yeah, they're generated by the Rails.
Mm-hmm.
I do two yank, and then like that. That's
Let me do the same for text area. Yeah.
op description. WebRat was nicer in some ways.
Mm.
Alright, so if I do 4D.
Tell you what wasn't nice though was having methods shadowing each other by having both.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, horrible.
Alright, so how do we break this?
Oh, that looks hard to break. Unless we do something drastic like you did. Well, like you did last time. You went for. Oh no, international localization won't break it either. You just have to break the form by sending it to another model or something. Or that's going to break other things and it won't fail the test. I think we have a test there that can't be. We always had a test there that can't really be tested to see if it's valid. Well, I guess we could change input to a text area and vice versa.
Okay. Okay, so volunteer ops, and which one are we in?
Underscore form. Yeah, line 18 and line 14, we could change those.
Like that?
Yeah, that should fail those two tests now. Line 24 and line 27.
Of course, only one of them will actually fail because there's multiple assertions in there.
Oh, in one block. Alright, it's failed line 24.
So if we get another error.
You run our spec from inside of bin. Oh no.
You can tell it to go out to the shell and run it. So now it's failing on line 26. So it looks good, right?
It's really good.
Here, or whatever, I'm just gonna Exit the quit. Get step. App views. Yeah. We didn't change anything in the form, so really we should just...
Yeah, we should be checking it back out, shouldn't we?
RSpec. A couple more failures. There's one about script. It's kind of scary.
Yeah. Oh, the Google Maps one. Well, we still got another one in selected.
There's two about... What?
I thought we'd done that one in line 12 already, but still. New organization, line 12. And we've only got scripts to worry about.
On line 12?
I thought I said saw line 12. I misread it then. Yeah, it says line 12, but it's in there. Rounded should have selected form action organizations.
Before each line 12. I don't see it, but it's failing, obviously.
Oh, that's you're looking at volunteer ops. It's organization spec.
Oh. I guess we didn't touch this.
No, we didn't.
I thought we were in this file. Actually, what is this? No, we were in a file that looked like this.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
Oh, we're missing it. The closed braces in the wrong place. The closed curly brace.
Closed.
Closed curly
Oh.
brace. I want to swap it with the beach one.
So how do we break it? Might be in the same organization. It's going to be in the form, right?
It's going to be in the form.
That's hard to break.
It's hard to break. We changed the URL to have an action create, and that broke it.
That?
Yeah, that would do it, I think.
Will it actually render like that?
I don't think. Can you run Rails and see if it's rendering? Or I guess we could run the debugger and see if it's good.
Action blah.
Oh, that's good. That's what we want.
Scripts that are failing. I think it's because they're not visible. I think you have to put visible false or something like that to use Capybara.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a simple fix.
Not seen.
Spec. Because Capybara is written only cares about the, by default, it only cares about what the user can see.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's still failing. What just happened? I couldn't. Did we actually save it? It doesn't look like it's been saved. Because that's not, it didn't have the visible true. Hmm. Why is it not showing up with the visible true?
This is online.
Oh, it's on line 72. Okay, it's another error. I'll do this on every one of them. Hopefully it passes now. Okay. Do we want to break that?
Mm, maybe.
Maybe
Yeah, maybe we can just
take the map out.
we could take the map out, or we could just change one of those parameters and see if it fails in that one line. That would give us. That would give me a bit of confidence that it works for all of those parameters.
Like make this.
Yeah. Although I was thinking of changing it in the app, but that will do much the same.
Crap! I just ran the whole. Don't run the whole. Yeah. Failed.
Yeah.
And then what's the other failure?
Yeah.
And I think the other failure is the same effects.
So it's visible because script is never a visible element in HTML. Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, by default, Capybara will only find things that the user can see because it's supposed to be an acceptance testing tool. But with the right arguments, with the visible false, you can force it
Yeah.
to do things that it doesn't necessarily wouldn't do by default. But
Mm-hmm.
and here's a whole another series of
Yeah. We need to find out how to get Vi to do this a little bit quicker.
I think that
That's it.
it's the period. Yeah. Another one. Yeah, if you hit period, it will replay everything in between your insert mode.
Mm.
Okay. So what was the other idea you had? Change something? Is that the 50?
Yeah.
That should fail. We have WebRat out of our project now.
Fantastic.
Was actually causing a deprecation warning saying something was gonna break in the next version of whatever. The way that it was using.
Is it a deprecation warning in our spec, do you think?
Yeah, it was in our spec. And I think it's gone now. Marion and I, that's how we found out last night. Marion and I were Googling for the deprecation warning, and on the Stack Overflow it said, it seems like you have WebRat. And then we looked and we do have WebRat.
So are we in our spec 3 now?
No.
299 or the
Like 2149, which is the latest one in the 2.
in the
branch.
2s? Right. So there's maybe there's new deprecation warnings in 2149.
We want to move into Eventually, we want to get on 3, but
Yeah.
there's more work to be done with that.
There's 299 gives, I think, gives a whole bunch of extra warnings for preparing for upgrade to 3.
3, yeah. So we can, when we do that, I guess we can pass through 299 to get the deprecation warnings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everything's clean. All right, I'm done.
Ah, fantastic. All right. Good
All right,
morning. Good morning.
thanks for the help.
Thanks for sharing it. I think a bit more confident with XPath now. I
All
think I'll
right,
post that cheat sheet link to the chat because it might be useful to come back to later,
yeah.
even though
You put
it's.
in a wiki too.
Have we got a wiki that's relevant?
You could probably start one on local support page.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah.
bye.
I'll where to post that.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.